I'm Tanner. I'm a junior at Miami. I'm studying kinesiology and I'm minoring in special education. My freshman year, second semester, I started the Best Buddies Friends Choir. It's an integrative choir for individuals with and without intellectual and developmental disabilities. So just our kind of mission statement, it's a place where college students can perform with individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It's the first and only of its kind in the state of Ohio, and there's only a few other choirs in the United States of America that offer this kind of inclusive environment. There are other choirs for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, but there are very few that offer kind of the cohesive group nature that the Best Buddies Friends Choir offers. So this is a little slideshow that Miami University put together of us last year. Perfect. So this is a picture. These are pictures of some of our rehearsals and our performances. In my senior year of high school, I taught a choir to 3 of my classmates who had intellectual and developmental disabilities. And I absolutely fell in love with it. I was awarded Best Capstone Senior Project my senior year, and when I came to Miami, I knew that I wanted to get involved with a lot of different things, but I never saw myself kind of starting this choir. I went to Miami Fair my freshman year, and I signed up for Best Buddies, and I didn't have a one-on-one buddy match my freshman year, but I went to events, and I realized what a great and inclusive opportunity it is. But I went home for Christmas break after freshman year, or during freshman year, and I met up with the members of my choir, and I realized really that that was what I was missing at Miami. That's why I wasn't fully satisfied with my experience at Miami yet, because that was such a big part of my life senior year, and I was missing that here. So I came back to school second semester freshman year, and I started sending emails. I think I sent probably 40 or 50 emails to different people about getting this choir started, what steps I should take. I was only a freshman. I had no idea what I was doing. Every Saturday morning, I would wake up at 8 o'clock. I lived on Western campus, and my sister lived all the way across campus, uptown. So I would walk. I would do a 30-minute walk all the way to her house, get her keys, and I would drive to Hamilton, because the choir meets at Miami Hamilton every Saturday morning from 11 till noon. So by the time I picked up people who wanted to go and got showered and everything, I don't even think my roommate knew where I was going, really. I just kind of would wake up every Saturday morning and go. By the end of my freshman year, there were 5 members in the choir, and it was only I would go to every rehearsal. So I come back to Miami sophomore year, and I really wanted to I wanted to change it. I wanted to make it bigger and better. So I started the process of becoming an official organization, which happened my second semester of last year, so my sophomore year. And at the end of last year, we had 15 members in the choir, which was exciting. And every Saturday, I would have maybe 2 or 3 college volunteers that wanted to come with me. So then this year, it's since quadrupled in size since my freshman year. There are now about 20 individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities that are at rehearsal every Saturday. And there are also anywhere from 5 to 15 college volunteers that come with me. It's actually been kind of a great problem to have, getting people to Miami Hamilton on Saturday mornings. We have so many people that want to go and only so many people that can drive. So it's been a great, kind of a great problem to have. So our movement is very similar to Best Buddies International, which is an organization that pairs individuals with and without developmental disabilities. So I have a buddy, his name is Tommy, and we meet at least twice a month and we communicate every week. I actually meet with Tommy 4 or 5 times a month because he's in the choir. So we have a chapter at Miami, which has been here. This is the 11th year on campus, which is great. And this summer I went to the leadership conference at Indiana University, which was a great experience, learning kind of what Best Buddies does. It's all about inclusion and acceptance as far as jobs, opportunities in school and in communities. That is our mission statement. And we've also been widely accepted in the community at Miami and also kind of nationally, which has been really cool. We've received a lot of support from Best Buddies International, from Miami University, and from different news stations in Cincinnati, which has been really cool. We've done a lot of things on campus. We've performed with Collegiate Chorale, which is a choir I'm in on campus. We've performed with a cappella groups, and I'm working on putting together an a cappella awareness concert, which will be in the spring, which will include all of the choral groups on campus to raise awareness and really get everyone involved with Best Buddies Friends Choir. So we recently, earlier this semester, Sarah's actually been back. She's our PR chair, and she's wonderful. We put together a music video, which is kind of shows our message. Views on YouTube just in a couple of months, which has been really exciting. Within the first 2 days it was posted, it had a little under 1,000 views, which was really exciting. So that kind of goes along with our mission statement of inclusion. It was actually, we just went uptown. It was during the Diversity Festival, actually. And we interviewed random people on the street, and we filmed them, and we asked them what they are. So they had to choose one word to describe themselves or one statement. And it's a lot harder to do than you think. Like, if you have to sum yourself up in one word, take a second and think about what it would be. It's really hard to kind of narrow yourself down to that. And we did the same thing with the members of my choir. As you can see, there's a lot of similarities between the individuals with and without IDD, which was really moving for me to see that. And then it was great raising awareness on campus as well, because people don't always think of intellectual and developmental disabilities as kind of by diversity, as something that it's not as understood yet. So it was really neat walking around the college campus and asking people what they are and then explaining what the movement is. So this is a little research I've done on music therapy for some of my different classes. Not only from my freshman year to now that I've seen a large difference in people's behaviors during rehearsals and in confidence on stage, but just from the beginning of one rehearsal to the end of one rehearsal, there's a drastic difference. Maybe somebody comes in and they're grumpy, or they're tired, or they don't want to go bowling after choir, whatever it is. But as soon as we start singing and we're all singing together and kind of goofing around, they wouldn't be more excited to start their day, and they can't wait for next rehearsal. And I've gotten so many wonderful emails and phone calls from the parents that are involved that just thank myself and all the college students involved for giving them this opportunity to just hang out with people their own age and be in a music group, because they don't have that opportunity anywhere else. So I included some facts from different research that I've done. Music uses a different part of your brain entirely than speech and some other things that you do, so it's a great opportunity. One quote says, fundamentally different brain structures for musicians, and listening to music can light up the entire brain, and it's one of the only things that can do that, which is really neat. Music is processed in a different area than speech and language, and it's so a child may more easily absorb information and skills with music. So I've seen that with social skills, with confidence, when they're performing on stage and during rehearsals. And music therapy provides individuals who have been diagnosed with behavior disorders a way to facilitate self-expression and provide a channel for transforming frustration, anger, and aggression into an experience of creativity and self-mastery. I've noticed that with one individual in particular who joined the choir this year. Originally, he didn't want to talk to me, didn't want to look at me, whatever it was, but he came to choir. He's come every week. And this last rehearsal, he actually performed on stage with us, and he started to dance. I haven't quite gotten him to talk to me yet, but I'll get there. But it's been wonderful seeing his confidence grow, and you can tell that he wants to be involved, even though he might not be comfortable with it yet. He's getting there, which is great to see. So this is just our website. You can see pictures, videos. We do a great job updating our Facebook page, keeping updated on performances, whatever that is. We have a lot of really exciting plans for the upcoming year. So if you want to get involved, my phone number and my email are up there. You can also contact us from the website. And just references for the last page. Thank you.